tous et bienvenue sur la chaîne de Founi. Les amis, je viens de voir une interview extrêmement pertinente, intéressante de Martin Bakole, que je vais vous mettre en intégralité juste après mon intervention. Plusieurs choses évoquées dans cette interview. Vraiment un panel extrêmement éclectique de ce qu'on attend comme questionnement sur Martin Bakole. Ça évoque évidemment les sparring contre Usyk. Il se lâche Martin, il dévoile tout ce qui s'est passé. Il parle des sparring avec Dubois, avec Joe Joyce, avec Anthony Joshua. Il parle évidemment de son futur combat au Congo, peut-être en octobre, peut-être en décembre. Il s'y prépare. Il s'y prépare actuellement. Il évoque déjà une perte de poids. Il s'entraîne matin et soir. Il évoque également différents protagonistes, type son combat contre Parker, l'aspect financier de la situation. Il veut combattre. S'il ne combat pas et qu'il n'arrive pas à trouver d'adversaire de son niveau, il envisage même de prendre sa retraite. Il a dit, si j'arrive jamais à trouver d'adversaire, à quoi ça sert de continuer? Mais il a envie de combattre, d'un point de vue pugilistique, d'un point de vue financier également. Il remercie également son excellence, qu'il considère comme un peu son sauveur, au sens où il lui a permis de se mettre au devant de la scène, et je pense que ça c'est une réalité. Il évoque le fait qu'il lui a rendu un grand service en intervenant à la dernière minute contre Joseph Parker, mais en retour il va avoir une compensation, on attend vraiment cette compensation. Il call out Anthony Joshua pour combattre en Afrique, mais on sait qu'Anthony Joshua a pris une trajectoire vers peut-être Tony Yoka, donc on attend de voir ce que l'avenir va nous réserver. Très 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 intéressante comme interview. Certains diront que Bakole parle beaucoup trop de ses sparring. Certains diront que Bakole dit qu'il est le seul à battre Usyk, mais c'est utopique. Moi, je réfléchis différemment. Je dis que Bakole doit se mettre en avant. Bakole doit espérer pouvoir avoir des combats contre des prétendants, contre, on va dire, le top mondial. Et pour ça, il doit utiliser les arguments qui sont en sa possession. Oui, Martin Bakole était considéré comme le boogeyman. C'est plus le cas depuis quelques mois, depuis sa défaite contre Parker prise à la dernière minute. Donc je comprends que Bakole essaie de mettre en lumière d'autres stratégies pour pouvoir attirer. Je pense que il ne faut pas le voir comme quelque chose d'arrogant. Moi, je le vois plutôt comme certains vont insulter, certains vont faire des blagues. Moi, je pense que c'est sa façon. Il a effectivement réalisé ses sparring, mais vous allez voir qu'il va décrire de manière détaillée le sparring contre Usyk. Et c'est assez marrant. Il dit qu'Usyk s'est vraiment énervé, qu'il saignait, etc. Je vais vous laisser regarder ça dans le détail. Je vais mettre des sous-titres en français, une traduction. C'est très intéressant. Il parle de Daniel Dubois. Il trouve que ce qui fait la différence, c'est le mental. Et il y en a très peu qui ont le mental et l'instinct de survie. Il dit qu'il y a Usyk, Tyson Fury lui-même. Vraiment, il évoque différents aspects de la boxe, de l'actualité, qui sont intéressants. Il parle du combat Moses et Thomas contre Dillian Whyte. Il donne son avis. Il dit peut-être que prochainement, il affrontera une revanche contre Ajakba. Enfin, une revanche, un deuxième combat contre Ajakba. Ou alors qu'il affrontera un champion WBA, WBC par intérim. Enfin, je ne sais plus, comme régular champion. Je ne sais plus le terme exact. Ça peut être du Agit Kabayel ou un autre. Donc, tout ça, ça reste hypothétique. Mais il se livre. Il se lâche avec le sourire. Il parle comme si il parlait à un pote. Donc ça me tient à cœur de vous mettre cette interview. Prenez le temps de la contempler, de la regarder dans son intégralité. Chaque passage est intéressant. Et ensuite, mettez-moi un petit commentaire pour me donner votre point de vue. Passez un agréable moment et je vous dis à très vite pour de nouvelles aventures. Regardez l'actualité.
Radio Raheem here in Kinshasa, Congo. With Martin Bakole. I've not had an opportunity to come to this nation in Africa, and this is my first trip. You told me I had to come. I told you I would be here, and here we sit. there's so many questions. There's so much happening in the world of boxing. People didn't know where you were or what you were doing, but I came here to the gym to find you doing exactly what you should be doing. So let's just start with that. Last time I saw you was after the heavyweight clash of Dubois and Usyk. Derek Chisora pulled you up, called you fat to your face, said you go home and you don't train. But here I find you at home training. Yeah. Just what is your response to the attitude? It's not just Derek. I mean, he's a funny guy, but a lot of people feel like in between fights, you're not committing yourself.
Oh, thank you. So firstly, I want to say thank you to see you here. You promised me you will come to Congo. I'm surprised you're here. So I'm so glad that you find me in the gym. But Chisora, everyone knows Chisora is not a problem. I think he's mental. He gets so many punches in boxing. He should retire right now. But because he's calling me fight, why not fighting me? He told me one day out the camera, I say, yeah, I will never fight you. Because I spy him, he knows who's Martin Bakole. No, but now, sometimes it's why, because when I come here, I come here for the business. And when I'm off, I always come here. And this time I come here because I'm preparing something here in Congo. I think I'll fight in my country, so that's why I'm here early to get used already to the weather. So the reason why you find me in the gym today.
I mean, you mentioned you think you'll fight here in the Congo. For a long time, it seemed impossible that anything could happen here of that scale. But we are now in the 51st year of the Rumble in the Jungle and celebrating Ali Foreman as the stadium will be named after those two giants in the world of boxing, the greatest of all time, in fact. How much would it mean to you to be on a card that celebrates the 50th anniversary of Ali Foreman in the stadium that they fought as the first fight there since that fight happened?
This means a lot to me. And I will just try to remind His Excellency, he promised me, and he will give me one fight in Africa, especially with the AJ. AJ, you always mention that you want to fight in a Muhammad Ali Foreman Stadium. This is the moment and a beautiful time, okay? If you're open to it, I'm open already. You know, I always tell you I'm open to fight you in Africa, especially for the continent. So with two African giants, so imagine if we fight in a Muhammad Ali Foreman Stadium. So it's going to be like a Muhammad Ali Foreman too. So this is the time. So I'm asking to the Excellency if you can try to make this happen, and I'll be so glad. But I'm here to work with my government. So I think, I think everything will be as a plan.
Now, when it comes to AJ, there's a bit of a curveball in the mix right now. Jake Paul was at the same fight where I saw you last. He got in the ring, in fact, and faced off against Usyk. Didn't make a hell of a lot of sense there. But since then, all the talk has been AJ Paul. I've heard a number as big as 250 million pounds in that fight.
Oh, my goodness. That's craziness.
I mean, it's going to be hard to tell him to turn down that kind of money if it, in fact, exists.
But why AJ fight Paul? No, Paul, how many fights Paul has? I was so happy that His Excellency said there's no more pay-per-view. So this is to save boxing. I don't want people killing boxing. His Excellency is in this sport to save it. But AJ fight Paul, for me, it doesn't make sense. But if it's for business, for money, yeah. But for boxing, it doesn't make sense. We suffer all. I'm not 11 years now in professional boxing. I never get a big fight. I'm not deserving it. I'm in top 10. I don't know. Paul is in top 10, 20. This is for me, it's not good. But for business, for money, everyone wants money. Yeah. But for boxing, it's not good for me.
Why do you think you've been fighting 11 years? I mean, just a year ago, even, you were considered the boogeyman. And still haven't gotten a title shot. You say you're not getting the fights in London that you want. Why do you think that is?
I think for me, because I'm African. Because if I was not African, I was going to get it. I'm living in the UK 10 years. My kids are born there. But I'm in the UK, I'm top 10. I have a Benn, I have a Sky Sport. Why I'm not getting the fight? I always asking myself, I'll ask my team. But there's no why and a good answer to my question. But all I think is maybe because I'm African. I don't know.
There is a lot that Boxer and Benn have to work out. Do you stay with Boxer no matter what? Or what is your situation now, promotion-wise?
Yeah, but I'll speak. I have a meeting with my team. So I need to know because I was waiting. Maybe even Benn himself, I'll call him after here. Because there's nothing about me on the table right now. So that's why I always say thank you to His Excellency. He came to save my boxing career, because if it was not him, I was not having anything. No, there was everyone avoiding me. Benn not talking about the fight coming. So no one was talking about the fight, but His Excellency, I don't know if God touched his heart. He gave me this beautiful fight, and today I'm top 10 because of him. So that's why I always thanking him, and I want him to not let me down, because I don't want, this is my living. So I do boxing for a living. So if I'm not boxing, there's no money. So I have a family, I have people are behind. Look, all these people here, I'm taking care of them. So I need to box. So that's the reason why I've been calling them out. No one come to respond to say yes to fight me. And I ask myself questions, but I have a serious meeting today, maybe in the evening with my team, to know what is going on. So I want to ask them a question, why I'm not getting a fight. Otherwise, I would decide to not box anymore. Because people are avoiding me to fight. My team, they're saying nothing. Better stay maybe out of boxing and do some businesses. Because I'm tired of this calling people out. I know I've been telling people about the sparring so people can get attention. So, but it works, yes, but that's not me. That's not what I should be doing. Sparring is something like we do it in the gym. But to be known out there, I need to tell people why they're avoiding me. But professionally, it's not good for me. If this year I have nothing, they'll be surprised that Martin is out.
Well, we got to get Martin something. We cannot have you retiring. Yeah. We've already lost, Tyson Fury a couple of times this year, apparently. But the fight that you did step in last minute, and you talked about what His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh has done for you. Yeah. This is what's gotten you into the top 10. So you're very grateful to him for that. However, when you did step in last minute, you were beaten by Joseph Parker. You weren't in shape. All the things that we've already discussed. That seemed like a big sacrifice now. Do you regret it at all?
Sometimes, but I'm not, because His Excellency promised, and he asked me a favor. I do him a favor. I still have a hope, like he do what he promised me. So I still have a hope, but I don't know what is the plan. Maybe I'll try to call my team, or maybe His Excellency's team. He's a busy man, so if they have a plan for me, but but some people knows boxing. They knows that I do a big favor to the boxing family, but some they're saying like I'm stupid. So maybe it's causing me today, or maybe my way will open up tomorrow. I don't know. My thing is still crossed.
After having gotten the victory against you, it put Joseph Parker in position to now fight for the undisputed heavyweight championship. We saw Usyk last time out, did the business against Dubois fairly effectively. It didn't seem like a tough fight for him. How do you see Joseph Parker matching up against Alexander Usyk?
Oh, that's a beautiful fight. So I think Usyk, I always say these people saying like I'm crazy. No, I'm not crazy. The only man who can stop Usyk right now is Martin Bakole. And people know boxing knows why I'm talking. And if it's the Usyk team, they know that the only man who can stop Usyk now is Martin Bakole. The 100% Martin Bakole fit or beat Usyk easy. Even Parker, he knows himself he was in trouble. Even I was only have 1 day notice, he knows himself that night that he was in trouble. But to be honest, anything can happen in the boxing, and especially in heavyweight, one punch can change everything. But the boxing cue and the boxing brain, Usyk is a little bit high.
What do you believe that you possess that beats Usyk that no one else has had?
Because I learned boxing from my brother, Junior Maka, with Saxpo. I know how to stop. This guy beat me 1 year every day. And I was asking myself, why this guy is beating me every day? And I learn. And when I start doing what my coach asked me to do, and I was surprised one day say, yeah, you're heavyweight, I will never fight you, spar you anymore. go spar heavyweight. So I was so happy. But to be honest, Usyk knows himself. Every time I go there to spar him, I always give him trouble. They only give me 2 rounds. So in that 2 rounds is in hell. I was surprised. He knows. When I was in a cave, so I was sparring the first sparring. His coach asked him to do, and I was giving him a hard time. He just shouted, he went mad. He jumped out the ring, started shouting at his coach. I never said this before, but he knows. Ask his team, they knows. He get out. He was bleeding everywhere, so I give him a hard time. And that's the first time. He called me again in Dubai, and I do the same. So he only give me two rounds. When I go down there, they only spar Usyk 2 rounds. And that 2 rounds, is in trouble. So he knows that Martin Bakole in the fight, I will stop him easy. So
Jesus, it seems like you have one of these sparring stories against every top heavyweight.
yeah, it's really. I'm not lying. I don't lie. These people knows. That's why they're quiet. No one come. You remember in a boxing ring show, a magazine. Usyk was behind me, asking me a question. Hey, that is spying. No. Respond. He get knocked out. Yeah, I stop him. So even though I stop him, that's no story to tell, but it's true. In Kiev, I told you that I beat him like a baby. So he was out of the ring because his coach was asking me what to do, and he couldn't do it. And he started going mad. I was speaking in their language. I don't know what was going on. I just keep standing in the ring. He get out. Now about 4 minutes, and he come back again. So, and I was surprised this coach give me 1 week off. So stay not. It's so good.
Oh, they're not going to like to hear that, I'm sure. So basically, you think because of that experience, Usyk doesn't want to fight Bakole?
No, ask them question why they don't want to fight me. Ask the Anton Joshua. He knows. Dubois broke him his nose twice. He knows why. Ask Joe Joyce. Take his head off. So ask Parker. He knows. And Parker was sparring as per Tyson Fury, as per Parker, as per Muller, and as per Adelaide. And when I was preparing for the Yokas fight, I was like a mouse. I give these people a hard time. They know that this guy, I'll never fight him. So that's the reason for me, and it's real. Ask them question, they will tell you. Like, if ask them question, what I'm telling them and what I'm telling you now, if I'm lying or true, they will tell you.
Dylan White shouting at each other, F you, I'll kill you, this and that and the other. And we see that young fighter that everyone feels is a big prospect, going to do a lot in the heavyweight division, and Moses Atamu is going to fight Dylan White. What is your prediction about this matchup? How do you see that going?
It will get, I think maybe it will get knocked out. Dylan White, maybe. But because, it's been out for long. And Moses is moving. He's moving a lot. It's not like someone who's fighting because, it's like Usyk. He's a small heavyweight. No, he doesn't need to stay in front of a big guy. He's going to knock out, but he's going to get knocked out. But I think he was going to move a lot and try to box him for far. And soon Dylan White, everyone knows Dylan White around 4, 5, 6. He get knocked, he get tired, and he start to fighting like someone who never been in the gym before. So, but if he keep like that, but if he's fit and lose a little bit weight, yeah, with his experience, maybe I think he can beat Moses. But Moses, right now, this is his time. I think he will try to knock him out to put himself in the mix.
Just yesterday, the announcement was officially made again, but this time I think it's for real. For November, we see Eubank Benn 2.
That's it. Fine. Everyone in the stadium was like, oh, what the hell? I like that atmosphere. I think this time I'll be there as well. That's the fight. Oh, I was like, I couldn't even watch it. When it started first, second round, I switched off the TV and said, whoo, someone will die today. But that's a good fight. But for me, I think Eubank will win again in a rematch. But anything can happen, but it's a good fight. People love it, and I would like to see that again.
You talked about that's a good fight, and somebody's going to die today, and it really looked like both fighters left it all in the ring. Like everything they had, they put into that fight. I know Ben thinks he could do better this time, and it raises the issue in my mind about how much a fighter needs to put in, even in a loss, to get that kind of credit like he's gotten from you. It reminds me of the controversy after the Dubois fight. You were there, obviously. Do you feel like it's fair, this criticism that Dubois is getting, people saying that he quit?
Yeah, Dubois is a good boxer. He's a good boxer. But sometimes, in the boxing, you don't need only muscles. You don't need only to be having power. But you need someone can help you mentally as well and try to grow up in the boxing. Because boxing is asking to think a lot and do a couple of things that others are not doing. And today, to be honest, he improved a lot. Look where he come from and what he did, he improved a lot. But, I guess Usyk, like I told you, that, in the boxing, you don't only need to punch, but you need to work in your head as well. that you'll find it in the Usyk, you'll find it in the Gypsy King, you'll find that in me, and who else? I think yeah. But others here, only workout, do fitness, punch bag. When it comes, just try to knock someone out. No, you need to think wisely in the ring, because you don't only need power and everything, but you need only boxing IQ and the boxing brain as well. But I think it's still young. I think he will come. He still have a long way to go. If you really see like he can come back, yeah, he can come back, but to change his team, maybe. I don't know how he works with his team, but I think for me, he should change his team and try to find someone who can help him in a different way.
Lastly, you did mention Tyson Fury. As I said, he's retired. Somehow he came out of retirement and back in retirement without even fighting.
He will come back. He will come back.
Again.
I think he will come back. He loves boxing and he still have it. I don't know how old is he. He's like 40, I don't know. But he will come back again. I think just chill out and take time with his family. I think he will come back again.
If Josh was tied up with Paul and, Parker's tied up with Usyk, could you see yourself calling out Tyson Fury?
I think he will come back. Maybe he will come back to fight AJ and then retire, because that's the fight that people in the UK are waiting for. But I don't. But if he decided to stay retired, but he done well already. He's got a beautiful family to take care of, and it's got future.
I was impressed with what I saw today. It wasn't set up. This is something that you were doing already. I came in, surprised you in the gym, caught you doing the work. Because I thought I might catch you eating or sitting around watching TV, but I caught you on the job. Just lastly, what is your message, not only to the Congolese who support you, but to the people out there who don't know necessarily whether or not you stay in shape between? Is this something that has changed in you now? Is this a new Bakole?
About Bakole, when I was not in top 10, I was having an easy fight. By the time I get in top 10, and it's so hard now to get a big fight, because this is a little bit upset, because I was telling my team, I don't want to spot this guy. I will fight them one day. And today I'm paying off that, because no one wants to fight me anymore. And that's when sometimes, and I have family to take care of, and sometimes you switch off. When I come here, I don't train anymore, because you don't have a date. Like now, I told you, if you maybe have a bench number, just try to call him when is Martin fighting, because he's a promoter now. He will tell you he doesn't have a date. Imagine, I have a family. So from today until December, I don't have a date. So I would tell me what am I going to do? So try to stay, do some some business as well. But this time, because I'm looking forward to fight here, my government and my president say he's going to support me. And this time, even till December, or maybe October or December, I'll have a fight. That's the reason why you see I start already camp here in the Congo, because there's not any date in the UK. There's no date in the Riyadh season. So I decided to come here, start working on maybe government going to support, maybe get a Jagba rematch, or someone else with a WBC or WBA regular title. But no, like when I always come here, people really don't know, because I don't need to tell everyone I'm training, And don't be surprised, I'm training twice. So I'm training morning and evening. And I already lose more than 5 kilos in 2 days. So
love to hear it. I appreciate the time. It was really incredible, not only to visit this country, but to see how many people here support you, to see you rededicated to your craft, getting those 5 kilos off, getting the mind ready for a fight. I'm sure His Excellency Ben Shalom, the government here in Congo, between all of those, somebody's going to get Martin Bakole the fight that he deserves and the fans want to see. Thank you. Keep training. We can't wait to see you in the ring again. Radio Raheem in Kinshasa, the Congo, with Martin Bakole.
The king of Africa, the king of Congo. This is my home.